To get the cheapest Madden 17 Ultimate Team coins for any console, check out mutbank.com for cheap coins, instant delivery, and 100% safe. Use code Zirksee at checkout for a 10% discount on your order.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What is going on, guys? It is Zirksee today with another YouTube video. Today, they just released a new blog for the blocking mechanics. Let's dive down into this. ID the mic. One of the most common pieces of feedback we received from our community was, if I know my opponent is blitzing, I know who's going to come free, give me the tools to adjust the blocking to pick it up. So ID the mic was born. Let's provide some context about the pass blocking system we use in Madden. While most NFL teams have a variety of different pass protecting schemes, blah 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 blah, primarily upon base protection rules, the scheme adapts on the fly to account for all defensive alignments, different protection adjustments such as slide protection, play action protection, as well as updating the rules dynamically to account for blockers being added or taken out of the protection via hot routes and audibles. Okay, so let's scroll down. ID the mic does is allow users to take this base protection and choose any defender on the field as the mic or the fifth target of the offensive line. It's especially a spotlight tool that allows the players to direct pass protection to any defender on the field and treat that player as a mic using our base protection principles. How does it work? If you think the nickel is blitzing the middle linebackers drumming the coverage, open up the pass protection adjustment menu in pre-play using linebacker or left bumper slash L1 and hit the A/X button on the ID the mic, then move the M icon with the left stick or the D-pad to the nickel who is showing blitz and lock it in with another A/X press. Now, if you're wrong though, the only thing is you have a very high risk of getting sacked by an unblocked rusher. And it also looks like they've actually took it into offensive alignment awareness, so now awareness will be them recognizing and reacting to blitzes. So it says right here the feature starts active when the average awareness score of the 5 outs alignment reaches 80. An 80 rated O-line would be able to recognize seed about 5% of the time, whereas an O-line average of 97 will recognize pressure on almost every single pass play. But the center's awareness rating counts 2 times relative to everyone else, and his rating will modify the total average up or down by replacing the awareness rating of the lowest rated offensive lineman. Block sheds and disengage have been tuned with a heavy emphasis on rating and schemes. In the pass game, only edge rushers using a power move or finesse move with a rating of 90 or higher will have the ability for a super win when rushing on the edge, and the difference in those ratings compared to the blocker's pass block rating will determine the frequency of those wins. The matchup delta between the blocker and defender will determine the block, both the speed at which a block shed can occur and frequency. The tune has been heavily weighted to favor elite players on both sides of the ball. However, the only time an outcome will be 100% is when a player has a 50-point advantage on either side. Strength matters more than ever. Now determines the defender's ability to disengage away from blocker. That's really cool. The difference in strength versus strength will determine when a defender can get out of the grasp of a blocker wanting to move away from the defender. So it looks like a 3-4 defense will be very, very good in Madden 18. The addition of the blocking stick on offense and the blow up / submarine the blocker mechanic on defense, both offense and defensive players will now be rated in the impact block category. Running the ball versus a weak box Madden team, we expand our logic around defense top the run using some defenses such as dime, dollar, and quarter. When the offense is in a run formation, running a hard ball downhill run play against defense with very few defenders, there are a lot of defensive backs in the tackle box, the defense will have a very hard time stopping the run play. In many cases, a lot of defenders wind up getting pancaked. This also applies to the passing adjustment versus running formations and when dropping defensive element into coverage against a running formation. Improved logic for running backs lets them react to pass rushers who have shed the O-line. That's very, very good. Running backs will be able to block unblocked players on either side of the formation. I like that as well. Adjusting tuning to cut block and block sheds with a heavy emphasis on the ratings between the two players. In the open field have been improved, including wide receivers down the field, pulling blockers and lead blockers out of the backfield, and screen blockers. Most dangerous man assignment for wide receivers on certain running plays, where they will target safeties or outside linebackers who have dropped into an overhang position down and or near the tackle box to join the run fit instead of targeting the cornerback. I like that too, that's pretty cool. Made wide receivers more aggressive in finding blocks down the field. I definitely like that. Improved logic for pulling blockers, like that as well, and keeping them on their assigned path. That is big improved blockers and logic for blockers out on screenplays to retarget less and be more decisive going after their initial targets. But that is all we have for the blocking mechanics. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and comment. Gonna be dropping 5 other videos today. I will see you guys next time.